What's the worst leadership by email decision you've seen backfire? Fort Carson, 2019. Our new battalion commander, Colonel Brennan, had been in his office exactly 2 weeks when he decided to revolutionize how we operated. Never met the guy in person, never visited the motor pool, never talked to any mechanics, just sat in his air-conditioned office reviewing budget reports. One Monday morning, we all got the email. Subject line, new maintenance approval protocol, effective immediately. My stomach dropped reading it. I'm Sergeant Wade, been working motor pool maintenance for 6 years. I knew this was going to be a disaster. The email said all vehicle repairs now required written approval from the Colonel's office. Every single repair. Oil changes, tire rotations, brake work, everything. Had to submit a request form via email. Wait 48 hours for approval. Only then could we start the work. Colonel Brennan's reasoning? Too many unnecessary repairs are draining our budget. This will ensure fiscal responsibility and eliminate wasteful maintenance practices. Our motor pool sergeant, a guy named Sterling, read the email 3 times. Just sat there shaking his head. He's gotta be kidding, Sterling muttered. Does he understand how vehicles work? We tried calling the Colonel's office. His aide said the policy was final. No exceptions. All repairs require email approval, minimum 48-hour wait. What if something breaks during a mission? I asked. Submit the email and wait for approval, the aide replied. Our mechanics, guys like Quincy and Griffin who'd been fixing military vehicles for decades, were stunned. This wasn't how maintenance worked. Vehicles break down randomly, you fix them immediately, not 2 days later, but orders are orders. So we started following the new protocol exactly as written. Tuesday morning, one of our Humvees blew a tire during routine patrol. Driver limped it back to base on the spare, called us for a tire change. Sorry, Sterling told them. Submit an email request, we'll fix it in 48 hours after approval. The driver looked confused. It's just a flat tire, takes 15 minutes. New policy, email approval required, no exceptions. Wednesday, a truck's check engine light came on, probably just a sensor issue. 5-minute fix. Email the Colonel's office, we told them. Wait 48 hours. By Friday, we had 11 vehicles sitting in the motor pool waiting for email approval to be repaired. Simple stuff. Dead batteries, loose belts, minor fluid leaks, all fixable in under an hour, all waiting for the Colonel to respond to emails. Sterling kept a list on his clipboard. Every single request submitted, 0 approvals received. The following Monday brought the real problem. Major training exercise scheduled, brigade commander visiting. Big deal for the whole base. Colonel Brennan needed 12 vehicles operational for the demonstration. Show off our unit's readiness and efficiency. Sunday night, our platoon sergeant called Sterling. How many vehicles are ready for tomorrow? Sterling checked his board. 4, Sergeant. The other 8 are waiting for email approval to be repaired. What? The Colonel needs 12 vehicles. We submitted repair requests last week. Haven't received approval yet. Per the Colonel's policy, we can't touch them. Panic mode activated. The platoon sergeant called Colonel Brennan at home, explained the situation. Brennan showed up to the motor pool at 10 p.m. First time he'd ever set foot in our area. Looked around at 8 vehicles with hoods up, tools laid out, mechanics standing around doing nothing. Why aren't these fixed? He demanded. Sterling pulled out his clipboard, handed the Colonel a stack of printed emails. All repair requests submitted per your protocol, sir. Still waiting for approval. Brennan's face went red reading through them. These are simple repairs. Why did you wait? Your email said all repairs require written approval. Minimum 48-hour wait, sir. We followed your orders exactly. I meant major repairs. Expensive things, not oil changes and tire rotations. Sterling stayed calm. Your email said all vehicle repairs, sir. No exceptions specified. The Colonel realized he backed himself into a corner. His own policy prevented us from doing our jobs, and now the brigade commander was showing up in 10 hours expecting a pristine vehicle demonstration. Fix them now, Brennan ordered. All of them. I don't care how long it takes. We worked until 4 a.m., got all 12 vehicles running, exhausted and running on coffee, but we made it happen. The demonstration went fine. Brigade commander complimented our unit's operational readiness. Never knew how close it came to disaster. That afternoon, we got another email from Colonel Brennan. New maintenance protocol revision. All previous approval requirements are rescinded. Motor pool personnel may proceed with repairs at their discretion. Took him exactly 3 weeks to undo his own leadership by email decision. But here's the kicker. 2 months later, Brennan got promoted to full colonel and transferred to a cushy Pentagon position. His efficiency reports praised his innovative cost-saving measures and fiscal responsibility initiatives. The motor pool got a new commander who actually visited us on his first day. Asked Sterling what he needed to do his job better. We found Colonel Brennan's original email printed and framed in the break room 6 months later. Someone had added a caption. How to ground an entire motor pool with 1 email. Sterling still uses it as a training example for new mechanics. Teaches them why leadership requires understanding the actual work, not just reviewing spreadsheets. Last I heard, Brennan's working some logistics job in Virginia, probably sending emails about efficiency to people who actually know how to fix things.